to the test. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Steelers on Thursday night prime time.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Oh, yeah, you do. No, I don't. It's under the bed.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Washington football team.
Found it!
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Found it! I get to get it. Give me the roll. One high five. You're making it yourself.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Oh, no,
so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. He gets it complete to Harris. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Go home.
7 yards there on the punt.
Gonna go home. Gonna go home.
Yeah, I just gotta get a shower.
So out comes the Washington offense on
I need a shower, then you guys need
Get a shower right
baths.
now.
I am in 2 minutes.
Quarterback, it's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that joy, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
No, please, more. So she's going to beat, but
Mayfield to throw it, escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Gibson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard. It'll be second down.
You hear the pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
No, we have to do it.
Second and from the 6 this time. Mayfield on play action. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mayfield now. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, and this one is right through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at it, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down. Second and 2. That's swung out wide to Harris. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. Anyone who watched Najee Harris in Alabama knows the kind of strength that this guy runs with, and he's continuing on that path here at the next level. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Gain on the play, it'll be second down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Can I drive the car?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I thought your foot was ringing.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football.
Family magic
will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this one even 40 yards out. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Where's the car?
They were moving and grooving for it.
Where's the car?
They couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And last time able to get 3. So they wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. 8 yards the gain on that last run.
We're gonna go.
On the counter, Gibson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down. Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. And here's a give to Gibson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught.
Let's
Touchdown,
go.
Washington.
Let's go, Albie.
Alberto there to make the grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Let's go. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Well, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He sets to fire deep, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now back to throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Harris. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Get out of it. Get out of it. No, this is her house. No, to his top. Why?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Ready?
Boswell good for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ow!
Washington ready to try again on offense.
Just made me burp.
Do their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Let's go. Before he's out of bounds.
Let's go.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. 1st down, Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Olivia. What? I made this. No, you didn't. I have it. I got it.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Look how much money I have.
This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll try to run with Gibson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson.
In 2 minutes.
As the first half is
That's 2 minutes.
down,
Okay, high five.
Washington has taken the lead.
Oh,
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking
So
that the
time to
passing
bath.
game was going to be it the entire
You're taking a
drive.
bath.
Okay.
Nice change up there, going to the running
I'll help
game
you take
to
the
get
bath.
over the goal line.
Extra point by
Stop.
Slay is up and good, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. 2 yards
Stop.
to
I'm gonna
loss,
get in
second
a
and
minute.
12. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
This is my ex.
weirdo.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means if you get inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I'm almost ready. Now stop.
Taking a bath.
Looking to throw.
You're not taking a
Steps
shower.
away to his left.
You're taking a bath. You're not taking a bath.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
What
the
about-
30.
what was he
A
saying?
big play there on the keeper.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against.
Yeah,
You get
I
your
still have
receivers
him.
going
You just
downfield.
yelled in my
Those
ear.
guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's
You don't always
go.
expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a
Why
growing
were you
band of
being
players
mean?
that's
And
putting
then
that
you break
stereotype
up
right on
with
its
me.
ear.
How come that?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his touchdown, Washington. From 13 yards out, and Washington is able to stretch their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
Break up with me.
To 14.
So we're gonna get back together, right?
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The drive starts with a completion out to the right, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from it a little bit. That's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Let me see, I'll do it.
Throwing on first down, runs up to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Looking deep here for Eagle. That will be incomplete. Trying to along the way out there, third down.
I'm sure this isn't a thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Olivia! Give me it. Here, watch this.
Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The Steelers send out their punter now.
Oh, I just said that.
Away for the 2nd time.
Olivia, come on,
36 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
One more thing and then he's blown up. What are you?
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st,
no
now
boyfriends.
2nd and 10.
He's so grown up!
That would give running left is Breida. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Get out.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense,
kick your butt, kick your butt, kick your butt. Kick your butt.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Let's go!
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the
They're all in the garbage because you guys never clean them.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Throwing on 1st down. Folding.
Dad, one down the back
and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the
Olivia.
first down completion.
Olivia, I just want to say this. Olivia,
On second down
we
now.
missed our play.
It's Carter. Oh, good move.
Oh,
And
no,
this is going to be a
no,
Steelers
no,
first down
no.
as we get this up to about the 42.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue
Is
to
this
go in
my
that
room?
direction.
On first and 10. Foley. To the right side of Eric
I'm going to
Ebron.
go down.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe
No,
at the
you're
49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Oh my
I
God,
know
put
they don't like to
it
hear
in
it
your
when they get to a
bed.
certain age, but then you have to start to use your
Olivia?
skills, your
Oh, we
wiles,
have to
right?
go to
Your
my place.
mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds
Yeah, go.
definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility.
Not too many offenses want to turn
Go.
down long drives, but when you're down what they are,
Go.
they've got to pay it off with some
This
points.
time, today I missed another time.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33. Back to throw. Foley.
Wait, do I
In a
do
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off
Let's
here at the
go.
32. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Yeah.
He's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time
No,
to do
I
it,
don't
right?
want to
Let's get the kinks out.
Okay, fine.
He's still got to learn how to read
I
coverages,
want
still has to
that
learn the
though.
entire
Wait, go back
offense,
to
has
the
to
baby
see how he fits with the players
One back.
around him. The bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick. They want him on the field sooner rather than later, so let's keep giving him some reps and seeing what they have. And now we get into the psychology of
What is it?
thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Hey, what are you doing?
Looked like the defense put
Where's
pretty
the
good
baby?
pressure on him, but he's able to
come here.
flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Okay, boy, I'll go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
What? You're coming. Again? Do you want this one? Yeah. Okay, what's your name?
They'll look to throw here.
Skyler.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down.
No,
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
There you go. Do you want another one? Do you like it? I have.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Jada? David. Jackson?
They'll look to throw again.
Jackson.
Stealing pressure too much here. He's
Junior
gonna
High.
go down. Credit to
Jada
safety, Dante
Vader.
Fowler Jr. One quarter
Jackson.
remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason
Just tell him the
football.
story out, bye. It's like
Stop.
Jackson.
It's
Road.
Washington
No, that's
with
enough.
the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Get at that.
Washington on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Going with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing
Can you give
angles,
it to me?
thus the incompletion.
After that, can you give it to me?
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away.
Can you give it to me? I like it. Can you
And
give it
this
to
one
me?
hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Olivia.
Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Their defense was able to force the punt, that's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. They've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they're carrying 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games. Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good.
Wait, what's my boy's name again?
Press the ball downfield as far as
What's my
possible.
boy's name
Try
again?
to throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jalen Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective,
Wait, can
took
you
a
buy
nice step forward,
two?
and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play?
Wait, can you buy 2, 5,
57 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow.
Where's the car?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And
Look at how
now
much
things
I
get
have
more
now.
interesting here in this fourth.
Look at how much. Even wins.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Oh, but
On play action, they'll throw, sliding
because
out of the
I'm
pocket.
Okay.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now we give to Breida. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out.
Why did it go fast?
Possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Olivia?
These timeouts, what are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Look, this is your house in the backyard.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw.
I
Complete
never
to the
knew
running back,
that.
Matt Breida. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect
they
him to run
just
the ball in the
fixed my
situation,
hair.
Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lawrence. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, no, we're gonna be
Escaping the
controlled.
pressure right.
What?
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you expect the Stars to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. They're starting to look like a good offensive football team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one drops down. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Drop to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
I'm throwing you out of you, okay? And I'm throwing you back, okay?
What?
I'm throwing you out of your back.
No. I have 2 minutes. Now stop.
2 minutes.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow give the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening are great in your favor.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
What the hell? I don't want to smell your toes. Come on, stop, or I'm never getting a shower.
About ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking.
I know, he's not even man.
He'll try again
Daddy,
here on 2nd down.
For real, last day gone, so much door.
And they'll get this well
How? How?
Just before the 35.
Because he has the keys for it.
Again,
He has the same car.
I think he's talking about the game. I choose my
looking left sideline, but it's in.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Drop this underneath to Carter. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That's what I do.
Move out.
In the football game.
Let me get it back and I won't point at you.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they
Let
need
me
to score
help you get
quickly
it back
here
and
on
I won't
1st
You
down.
can get a bath after I get a shower.
What?
Move.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sideline
You
throw
wanna
is
get it?
complete.
Stop, I
And a
cleaned your
nice
Kindle.
shot there, keeping the toes inbounds. A good pickup
You know how to
for 8
move.
yards on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
You know how to move.
Looking to throw. Foley.
Over.
Ebron with it
Oh
over the
my
middle.
gosh.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. From the gun on 3rd down. Foley. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid
Should I
of it.
delete the girl? Should I delete the boy? No. I'm not deleting the girl.
Can you please go get a pillow?
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road,
No, I need a
it's a little
pillow.
extra special, isn't it?
Okay,
It is
yeah.
because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done.